family. My name is Naomi. I am a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and I struggle with control and anxiety. I saw this thing that was really powerful, and I'm sure it might look familiar to some of you. It's basically like a skill or a tactic in order to release things that are bothering us. Part of CR is to do an inventory, whether it be the 4-step or whether it be down the line towards like the daily inventory. And to do that, we have to be able to release things to God. So I saw this and it was really impactful to me. I don't know if it will be to you, but I thought I would share it. You can use anything in your house. This is a cup, anything that you can throw something into, a basket. Here's an oatmeal container, coffee can container, or you could even use like a coffee cup. It doesn't really matter as long as it will hold something. One thing that you could do with the family or even your kids, maybe they could do this with you, is if you get a coffee can or one of those oatmeal things, you can design it and make it look pretty or put scriptures on it, something that'll help you to meditate on something positive. So how this works is you can use Post-its, you can use paper. It's up to you. Part of Celebrate Recovery is to, again, write down whatever it is that we're dealing with. That's the inventory portion. So there's a lot of things that happen when pen hits the paper. Something powerful happens in that confession. Now, if something is bothering me, let's say somebody did something that I didn't like or that was hurtful, what I can do is I can write it on a piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write down, let's say my child didn't obey me for whatever reason, because that happens, right? Let's see, anger, frustration, and then I'm going to write the person's name down. I put it on this piece of paper or on the Post-it. I'm just going to tear it, just like so. So I have it written down, and you can go into detail if you want to. Sometimes that's helpful because it's getting it out instead of having to, I don't know, stir about it. You just write it down. I'm going to fold the paper, and I'm going to get whatever container I have, whether it be the cup or whether it be the mug, and I'm going to throw it in here. And when I throw it in here, I am going to say a little prayer. I'm going to say, God, please help me to overcome these feelings, guide me in the right place according to your will and truth and into love. Now I'm going to leave it in there, and I'm going to put it down, and then I'm going to walk away. It's an action of surrender. If by chance those feelings continue to stir, then what I'm going to do is I am going to go back to my cup, and I am going to grab it out of the cup. Because basically what this means is that I am taking it out of God's hands and I am putting it back into my hands. I am taking back control of the situation, and I am saying, I'm going to keep it. So basically I am going to keep my anger, I'm going to keep my frustration, and I choose to stay there. Versus, God, I need your help again. I'm starting to think about it. I'm starting to create imaginary thoughts. I'm starting to envision what is not there. Okay, and then I could put it back if that's the case. But this is a physical representation of what I'm doing with my feelings. I'm choosing to hold on to that anger. I'm choosing to hold on to all of that frustration. I'm staying in the past. I'm taking it into my hands instead of leaving it into God's hands. The other thing with it is if I start to worry is praying to myself rather than to God. So in that sense, again, anytime it starts to stir in my mind, I'm going to take it out of the cup and say, I'm going to take control of it. Physical representation, okay? I may have to do this until I can discipline myself and leave it there and say, God's got it. I'm going to have faith and I'm going to trust that he's going to take care of it. He's going to avenge the situation. He's going to do whatever it is that he has to do according to his purpose, not mine. That being said, I hope that's helpful to you. I know for me, I have a hard time letting go of certain things because they stir in my heart, or again, I try to imagine what's going to happen, and I am not God, so I don't know what's going to happen. And in order for me to physically see myself giving it away, This is kind of a skill that will get me to the point where I don't have to do it anymore. I can just say, you know what, I release it, it's gone. So hopefully that helps, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.